Happy Sunday. Sherry here with tips for bone marrow and stem cell transplant patients. What I'm going to talk about today is tips for preparing your home when you're getting ready to go home. So the process is 30 days in the hospital or thereabouts, and then the other 70 days near the hospital for a total of 100 days. And then when you get to come home, there are things that you need to do to prepare your home to make sure it's safe for when you go home. What I did is we had someone clean our home professionally, and we had they vacuumed the drapes, they vacuumed all the walls. Dust is not your friend when you come home, so you want to make sure your house is very clean. If you have someone that can do that for you, that is good. The ductwork in your air conditioning system in the attic should be cleaned out. There are people that do that, professional people that can come and do that. The air vents have to be cleaned. Remove any old carpeting if you can. If it's old carpeting, remove it because it harbors a lot of bacteria and dirt and germs. We had some old carpet in our house, and we had been wanting to remove it, so we just did that right before I came home from transplant. And we put down porcelain tile floors. But if you can't remove the carpet, just make sure it's clean, it's professionally cleaned, and that it is dry before you get home. All your air conditioning filters need to be changed monthly. Okay, when you get home. Bathroom showers should be free of mold and be very clean. The toilets need to be clean. The refrigerator needs to be cleaned out and washed out with warm soapy water before you get home. Your floors need to be mopped and clean, and make sure your countertops are clean. And those actually should be sanitized every day. One thing that my transplant center told me was that I needed to change my hand towels out in the bathroom that I was going to use every day. Use a different towel every time I showered to dry with. And in the kitchen, sometimes you have a towel in the kitchen that you dry your hands on. That should be changed out every day also. There's just a lot of things when you get home that need to be clean. You need to make sure that they're germ free because your immune system is like that of a brand new baby. Just remember that. It takes time for it to reconstitute. So make sure your environment is very clean. Also, when I got home, people that came to visit me had to remove their shoes and wash their hands before they could come in the house. And if they had been sick, they could not come in the house. If they were teachers and they were coming from school, they had to change their clothes because, believe it or not, a lot of germs are harbored in your clothing, especially in a school environment where there's a lot of children that might have colds or whatever. You don't want that coming into your house. I did not encourage anyone to cook me food. You just don't know exactly how that food is cooked. You don't know about all the preparation. My husband and I did all the cooking at home when I first got home. I did not go to church because people want to hug you and shake your hand, and although I love that, I just did not go to church for a good while, probably about 4 months, 5 months after I got home. You just kind of do it based on your numbers and how your numbers are looking. If you have to go to the grocery store, do it early in the morning. Wear a mask if it's flu season. And the best thing that you can do for yourself is to wash your hands all the time, and don't touch your face because germs enter your body through your eyes and your nose when you're touching your face. So wash your hands, and wash them with soap and water. It doesn't have to be antibacterial soap. It can be a bar of soap, and wash them long enough to sing happy birthday to yourself, and you should be good to go. I hope you all are going to be well. I know you will be. Thanks.